Hello and welcome to my creative space. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome to another DIY video. If you're not already, I would love for you to subscribe and join this creative squad. In today's video, I am back with some home decor DIYs, but a touch of Valentine's Day. These are DIYs that can be used all year long. I can't wait to show you, so let's jump right in. For this project, I'm going to be using 3 of these puzzle pieces from Dollar Tree, a scrap of wood I already had on hand, and I'm going to use some vinyl, but you can use letters, stickers. I always say it works just fine, and some white paint and a permanent marker. What I'm going to do first is take the puzzle pieces and my chalk white paint, and I'm going to paint these pieces completely. I don't do the back. I should have done it. I was just in a rush trying to finish this, but if you have the time, take the time to also paint the back because it will make a whole difference and it will look a lot nicer. So this is what it looks like. We're going to let them dry. Okay, what I'm going to do next is take the permanent marker and I'm going to start drawing lines around the edges of these pieces. I'm going to do little lines. To me, in my head, I wanted this to look like stitches. So that's what we're shooting for. Hopefully they do. I will finish the other 2 pieces off camera. Okay, next it's time to put these pieces together. So what I'm going to start doing is grab the centerpiece I cut out of vinyl and my scrap of wood, and we're going to go ahead and place it on there. As you can see, I am placing it on the senior side of the lumber piece, and I did stain that lumber piece. I used it in a past project, but I use the antique wax if you're wondering. Now, this part, I should have done it with vinyl. I tried, but I was being impatient. I'm going to admit it. I was being impatient. I really wanted to finish this project, so I ended up using just pencil to trace it first and then my permanent marker to go over. And I've said it many times, my handwriting is not pretty. I don't think it is. This is usually why I use vinyl or stickers or anything else beside my handwriting. Well, I decided to go for that. Here's what it looks like. I am not in love with it. I'm not going to lie. I should have gone with vinyl. It would have looked a lot better, but here we are. Now what we're going to do next is add some hot glue to the bottom. As you can see, I did not add any paint there because I wanted this to adhere very well to the lumber. So that's why I didn't add any paint there. Plus, it's going to be at the bottom. Nobody's going to see it. Feel free to add wood glue. I didn't. I always just go with hot glue and it works just fine. And that is all for this project. Now, let's take a look at the end result. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. For our next project, I'm going to use one of these adorable houses from Dollar Tree. You'll need a vase. I usually use this one, but I do end up switching it and you'll see it in a little bit. I'm going to use these wooden letters I picked up from Dollar Tree, and we need the letters H, M, and E, and then a wooden heart. I'm going to start with the letters and I'm going to spray paint them white. I had very little paint left, and I'm going to have to grab the brush and spread it around. If you can use any other color or stain them, I decided to go with white because I felt like it was going to pop out more with that dark background. So we're gonna let them dry. Once the letters are dried, we are going to start placing them into our house. I'm going to add hot glue to do this. Now, the heart, you can do any color heart, or you can even go for an O instead. But these projects, I want them to have that hint of Valentine's Day, or I guess that touch of Valentine's Day. I decided to go with the pink heart, plus pink is my favorite color, so we're gonna go with it. Here's what it looks like. Now, the next step is to glue the vase and the house together. And this is the vase I was talking about. It's a candle pillar, actually. And I end up using this one because the other one, we're going to use it on our last project. And you will see the reason why I had to switch them. So I use hot glue. As you can see, I didn't let it dry. And plus, I think it needed more hot glue. So I'm going to add some more hot glue. I'll let it dry a little bit more, or I guess a little bit longer, and then we're going to go in. I'm going to take this greenery I had laying around, and I'm going to do like a wreath at the bottom. This is so we can cover up that candle pillar. I did not like how much space was in front and the back, so that's why I decided to add the greenery to it. And so we start with this, but we're going to add more greenery because yes, there's still more space in the front and the back. But this is a good beginning. So here is some lavender from last year. I picked it up from Dollar Tree. I don't want the actual purple flowers, so I remove them off of it, and I'm just gonna use the greenery. I also had those foam roses that I picked up from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna add one in the middle, and then I'm gonna take two of those paper flowers. Those are my favorite from Dollar Tree. I bought them last year and used them in a couple of projects, and I just think they're adorable. Plus those roses I use kind of match the color pink on the heart, and I just think they looked adorable. I end up adding two more white roses on the edges, and this was such an easy project. I love how this turns out. That is all for the project. Now let's take a look at the end result. Let me know if you love it in the comments down below. For this project, I'm going to be using these hearts from Dollar Tree. I absolutely love them. I'm also going to use a candle pillar, a box I had from Thanksgiving season, and some greenery. These are from Dollar Tree, but I'm also going to throw in some foam flowers I had. These ones are from Amazon. So check the link below. Okay, what I'm going to do first is take the box. This box is a little bit too tall for this project, so we're going to have to cut it. I'm going to use my scissors, and I'm going to cut the portion I don't need. And here we have it. I know it's rough. It's going to be totally fine. I promise. Okay, what I'm going to do next is take my white chalk paint, and I'm going to paint this box. I do paint the four sides and the bottom. It is very important to paint the bottom. We will need it painted this time. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then with the help of my heat gun, which Hippie Crafters was really nice enough to send it to me, I'm going to speed up this process. As you know, I don't have a lot of time available when it comes to time for crafting. So this heat gun has saved me so many times because it helps me dry things faster so I can finish my crafts in one day. So if you're interested, check it out. The link will be in my description box. Very affordable, and yeah, check it out. Okay, now I'm going to be using this texture stone spray that I had laying around for a very long time. I thought it was a great idea to use it for this project, so I covered it up completely in this, and let me tell you, I love it. Now let's let that dry, and in the meantime, let's grab our next candle holder and spray paint it. Okay, here is the original candle holder I was going to use for this project, but as you can see, once you set the box on top, there is some space, and the idea I had for this project, it was not gonna work. So we switched it for the skinnier one. And what we're gonna do now is add hot glue to one side of the box, and we're gonna flip it around and glue it to the back of the heart. And just be sure that the edges are not sticking out. We want this box to be covered up by the heart. Now I'm going to add some hot glue to the other side, and we're going to hot glue the other heart to the other side. Now we're gonna let it dry. I kind of push it down to make sure they're sticking to each other. Nothing's gonna be weird. And then once it's dried, we're going to take the candle holder, flip it around, and we're going to add some hot glue. Now we're gonna take our heart box, and we're going to glue those pieces together. And once that is done, we are going to add some floral foam inside first to help our flowers stick to them and be able to arrange them. So I'm gonna add some scraps of foam I had laying around, and I hot glued them into place. And now all that's left is to add the flowers, and you will be done. Now, I will say I was worried about the holes from the hearts showing, but I thought that I could just cover them up with the flowers and the leaves. So I'm going to leave them alone. I don't want to add nothing else to this. I think it looks amazing as is. And then the rough edges on this box, you're not even going to be able to see them because you're going to cover them up with florals and it's going to be totally fine. This was such an easy project. It's one of my favorites probably in this video. I hope you love it as well. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm going to stop talking. Let's take a look at the end result. Creative Squad, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate your support. Do not forget to leave a comment down below letting me know your favorite DIY. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, I would love for you to subscribe and join this Creative Squad. We do have new videos every week, and if you're looking for more inspiration, then be sure to check out one of these videos. I'm sure you're gonna find something you like. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next DIY. Bye.